You're watching WMAR 2 News.
I'm Megan Knight with your WMAR 2 News update. The mission to revamp vacant homes in Baltimore is getting a big financial boost. JP Chase is investing $4 million into 9 nonprofits that focus on redeveloping neighborhoods and streets with abandoned properties. One of those groups is Rebuild Metro, and it partners with other organizations like Rebuild Johnson Square neighborhood to revitalize homes block by block. Regina Hammond is the executive director of that group and says all neighborhoods in the city need to be prioritized when it comes to investments and funding.
It wasn't an easy push to get people to realize that at some point people have to stop and realize that we're not downtown, we're here and we're part of the whole, and we got to make it one Baltimore. You know, not two, one that lived really good and one that lived not so good and get ignored all the time. So it's very, very important that this work happen.
JP Chase has not said how it will divide the $4 million among those 9 nonprofits. Well, breakup with BOPA. The city is ending its contract with the Baltimore Office of Promotion and Arts. In a letter, Mayor Brandon Scott cited, quote, several years of turmoil within the organization, plus financial difficulties leading to this decision. BOPA hosts big events like Artscape and the Baltimore Book Festival. It will be able to host the 2 remaining events on its contract, the last one being the Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade. Then the termination will go into effect January 20th. The best horses and riders are competing in Cecil County starting today for the Mars Maryland 5-Star. It is one of only 2 equestrian events of its kind in the country, with events like dressage, cross country, and show jumping. Boyd Martin is a 5-star eventer who recently competed on the American team in the Paris Olympics.
This course is probably going to be a bit more challenging than the Olympics, but to represent your country was a huge moment in your life, and you know, to sort of come back to America here and then have a crack at the Maryland 5-Stars sort of been one of my big goals this year.
The event's being held at Fair Hill in Cecil County through Sunday. There's lots of other activities too for the family, like corgi races, local vendors, and lots of food and drink. WMAR is a proud sponsor of the Maryland 5-Stars. So let's see how the weather's going to be looking for this event with meteorologist Stevie Daniels.
It is going to look wonderful. Lots of sunshine throughout the afternoon. Temperatures will make their way up into the mid to upper 50s, and we do keep the weather pattern rain-free. So perfect for this event. Taking a look at what we can expect as we head into the next few days, we are going to be trending milder in the temperature department. So we kick that cold air out of our hair, mostly up to our northeast, and then we deal with a ridge of high pressure building over the eastern half of the country. That is going to lead us with warmer temperatures. So our temps just continue to climb throughout the days. So looking at your 7-day forecast, we'll be back to near seasonal levels tomorrow, starting tomorrow with the high of 68, then rising into the 70s Saturday and Sunday, feeling very pleasant and looking very beautiful. Ample sunshine is expected. So if you are heading out to the Mars Maryland 5-Star at Fair Hill on Saturday or Sunday, just make sure to bring the sunglasses with you. Keep them around because early next week we got more sun coming our way. 75 degrees, sunny, and 75 on Monday and also on Tuesday, and looking very tranquil into the middle of next week. Megan?
That's a good looking 7-day. Thank you, Stevie. Well, thank you for supporting our Fill the House campaign benefiting House of Ruth Maryland. We filled a Von Paris moving truck with lots of donations outside the Wise Market at Towson Place yesterday. Also collected a lot of money for House of Ruth as well. All of it going to survivors of domestic violence as well as their children. And for more information on how to get help if you're in an unsafe situation, you can go to WMAR2news.com. Thank you again. And you can find the latest on the top stories of the day by going to our website. And for the news and weather while you're on the go, download our app. Thanks for watching. I'm Megan Knight.